me, Raquel says she. I know it's been a while, and yeah, glad to be back here. Hopefully everyone's having a good evening, and yeah, I've been been busy with gaming on my gaming channel as of late, because GTA 5 Online has a really awesome Halloween season event going on there. But how is everyone doing tonight in the
Yeah.
chat and the panel?
Well, me and Suzanne are doing okay. No major problems, just a few minor scuffles with water issues, but other than that, hanging in there.
Mm-hmm. Good, good, good. Moira?
I'm doing all right, I suppose. Just kind of
Mm-hmm.
meh.
Yeah.
Yeah, meh.
Commander Maroon.
Oh, I'm just a little tired, but I'm doing some editing, so I'm trying to wake up.
Ah, long day, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Really, I didn't work at all today. I went and checked on a couple of lawns. I did them about 4 days ago. Didn't need it, so I came home and thought, you know what, I'm gonna go live. So me, Mikey, and Larry went live earlier, and we had a hell of a good time.
Oh,
That's all.
nice.
That's about the only physical thing I did, except for editing now.
Yeah.
So,
Alrighty.
so what's up with Larry? Why is he in the hospital?
That I don't know. I
Oh shit.
just heard that he said, sorry, I can't stay. I'm in the hospital. And I said, oh, no.
Hmm.
I
Oh
hope it's
shit.
not an emergency situation.
I hope he's okay.
I'll send him little emoji eyes, give like side eye, like what's happening?
Hmm.
Yeah,
I need to find the little emoji. There we go.
yeah, send him
Hello,
something.
lemon pie. Howdy and giddy up. Thank you.
Hugs
Um,
to you, Linda Kai.
hey, Pumpkin Scat, what is this about? And everything in it and everything.
Anything and everything. Yeah, exactly.
Except politics.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
no, no, no,
politics.
no.
Please,
We
we
won't
not
talk about
we,
Raquel
that.
we
is
do
quite
not
serious
do
about that.
politics here. Hey, Watch Done Yoon. Hey, it's been a while. Hey, how you doing? Sorry, I got your name wrong. Uh, Hale, I'll be looking for the most part. LOL. Alrighty,
Lock
sounds
Dunnan.
good. Huh?
Lock Dunnan.
Locked on in.
Yeah,
Okay, locked on.
locked
Yes.
on and yeah.
Took me a second. My brain was trying to switch over from English to Scottish for a minute. My brain's like, hold on, wait. Okay, got it. My Google
Uh,
lens. No, I'm just kidding.
Monkey says I had a great casserole earlier this evening. Nice.
Yeah, it was a hamburger casserole. Yeah. Had all the fixins. It was very good.
Doing doing up some sausages and scrambled eggs with bacon bits because
Yeah.
bacon is way too expensive. But I gotta have some bacon somehow. Yep.
Right.
Yep,
Man,
right?
if you want to go make some grits, eggs, and throw some like little turkey, like bacon jerky in there. It's
Yeah.
like bacon bits, it's just strips of it instead, which I just cut into bits. Really.
If he's Scottish, does that also mean he eats that black pudding?
Well, I think the
I
Irish, the Scottish, and the English kind of do the whole black pudding or blood pudding thing, but not
Black pudding.
necessarily.
Yeah.
Hmm.
English usually
Be
does
yourself
black pudding.
Avenger
Okay.
says sorry I can't stay in the hospital. I hope you're okay. I hope you get better soon. Prayers to you, yourself Avengers.
Yes, that's what he means, locked on.
Yeah.
Uh,
But then Suzanne was reminding me that their one of their things is haggis.
uh,
Ugh.
eh.
They say it is, but I don't think anybody actually eats that.
Oh no,
Sorry,
no, I'll
back.
never
Had to
touch
check
it.
something out. All right,
Yeah,
sounds
I'll
good.
never touch it. No.
No politics. I can do that. I saved my song for politics. Okay.
Okay.
No worries. S- Someone has a good memory. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Blood pudding. Yep. Uh, blood pudding. Um, ever like those crispy things in pork chops when you fried them that cook blood? It won't look like batter. not
Yeah.
can't say that I have.
Yeah, but if you mix it with I've had pork chops where you mix them with a kind of a pork gravy, and you kind of like cut some of the pork off the bone, and then you make it up into a gravy or like a broth. Yeah, it's actually kind of like that, but it's actually pretty good. And you don't have to add any pork blood in it, really. So,
Hello, Fade.
Meow meow, Fade.
meow meow. Hello, Fade. Sure.
Yeah, I have to say, like, what's the broth is good? Okay.
It's very good. Yes. Yeah. Locked on and knows what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I can like go for some pizza right about now.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's,
mm-hmm. I like
I was
having
curious.
fries with my pizza. I don't know why.
Sorry.
I just
That is
I
Uh,
just like fries with my pizza.
Hey, Moira. I wanted
Yeah.
to. I wonder if we should ask Locked On and if he lives anywhere near Loch Ness
Hey,
in
Maybe.
Scotland. Yeah.
Couldn't say for sure.
Yeah. If you want to let us know, Locked On in the comments, you don't have to. I mean, if you just say you live in Scotland, we'll be fine with that.
Yeah.
Mhm. So,
So,
uh,
Mikey, so you're going. So, Venom: The Last Dance was released today,
it's at least
and
today.
yep, and you're gonna see it with
We're gonna see it
Suzanne
on
pretty
Halloween night.
soon.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go see it with Sue
Mm-hmm.
on a week from today on Halloween night. We have a full. I have a full shirt and a hoodie and pants, which are done up in the Venom style, and Suzanne has all of her hoodie, and because it'll be cold next week, so she's got a hoodie, sweatpants, and she's got her shirt all with Spider Woman. So yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Oh, I haven't seen any of the Venom films. Because
Well,
like I'm behind on my Marvel movies. I'm
sure.
I'm pretty caught up with my DC movies though, but
Yeah.
I'm like way behind with my Marvel movies, which I really do need to catch up on. But
Well,
I'll get around to it
I was
eventually.
gonna say if you don't mind waiting to hear from us until after we see it on Halloween night, um, and then we can, if you get a chance to see both, the first Venom and the second one before that, or we can just you can just wait till we tell you about, Venom 3 and if it was great or everything. And if it is, then I would say, wait till you get all three Venom movies together, because they will do a box set if this third one does succeed. Hopefully it will, because I've seen some good uh, commentary and heard some good things about it. So plus it is just a trilogy. It ends everything with Venom's involvement, but eventually he's gonna get to Spider-Man. So maybe he'll continue after his own life story's done. So, after that.
All right. Watchdown says, "LOL, no, we're near the Highlands or Loch Ness, but I do believe the legend. Ancient creatures, giant squid, Megalodon. Verdict is still out on Cthulhu, though."
Cthulhu,
I
yeah.
think I think
Yeah.
Locked On in is takes place on level 14 of Diablo 1.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Christian Freight, since it's October, did you know there's a Billy and Mandy fighting game for PS2, Wii, and GameCube? No, I did not. I'm not really into this kind of cartoons, Christian.
Yeah.
Be Self Adventure says chest pain severe. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh
Oh
damn.
no.
no.
So the stress
Please.
he's been under.
Um.
Yeah. That's a lot of stress he's been going through with his mom passing.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I hope to God he's okay. We got special prayers already sent out to him.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, definitely.
I was right about Diablo 1.
Ah,
Diablo one for what exactly?
The video game Diablo. Uh,
yeah, no.
Lockdown is found on level 14 in the dungeon of Diablo 1.
Ah,
All
okay.
right.
Well,
I know
is that
nobody
the
expected me
correct?
to come out with that shit.
Yeah, is that the correct spelling for what he has? Because he
It
said
is not. It is
it
not.
is not. Okay, all right.
It's supposed to be Danon, not Danon. It's be
Oh,
another A,
okay.
not a U.
And
But we'll
and
let him
oh,
have
I
it. He's
see.
had it since '95, so it's grandfathered in. So we'll let it slide.
Oh, yeah, it's grandfathered in. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Um.
so then technically it would be lock like LOCH, and then DANNON, lockdanon or
Yes.
lockdonnen. Yeah, it's yeah, Dannon,
Right.
lockdanon. Right.
Um. Like I just want to say like special prayers to be yourself adventures. Please
Hmm.
take care of yourself and get better.
Yes,
Indeed.
Definitely.
please do. We miss you,
We're sending
brother.
you hugs.
So,
Big
yes. Hugs,
hugs.
hugs. Meow, meow.
Meow meow.
Lockdown says you are correct. I misspelled it though. And just kept the name. I had this handle since 1995.
Damn.
Nice.
Yes.
He's had it since
Yes.
I was 14. That's crazy.
He was an anti Paladin.
Paladin.
Paladin. Yeah,
Paladin.
I spelled it down there below, Jim. Paladin. That's what he's saying, though. It's an anti-paladin that regretted following his king's orders and killed King Leoric and wanted salvation.
I have trouble with my vowels too.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He was anti Paladin that gritted following his king's orders and killing King Hurric and wanted salvation.
Right. Yeah, it's Leoric.
Lyric. Okay.
Yeah, or Leoric.
Sounds
Yeah.
like Leo to me, but you know.
It is. It
That's,
is.
yeah.
You just can pronounce it that way. It's
Yeah.
correct either way. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Right. So hey boy, I think you're gonna like this.
Yeah.
So apparently there's gonna be Gather Christie books.
Yeah.
Yes, some of them. I don't know how many, but there's going to be some adaptations in the works for movies for of that based off that book.
Ooh. Ooh. They better get a good lead actor. It's not gonna be
Mm-hmm.
right if they fuck it up. You know how weird it was to see John Malkovich being Perot? You know how fucking weird that was? It wasn't right.
I couldn't really say, like I haven't really finished that TV one from the that take place in the was it
The
the
ABC
90s?
murders.
Was it the 90s one?
The
Hold
ABC
on.
murders.
Hold on. I'm not sure. Hold on. Let me look it up real quick.
I think that locked on and or yeah locked in and or is really uh dating himself because he's telling
It's
us
DOS.
yeah
Bruh.
Yeah,
hold
yeah.
this looks
The
yes I'm
ABC
old enough.
the ABC murders that took place in 1992. I haven't finished that one yet.
The
Um,
one with John Malkovich is a more current ABC murders.
well, there is a 2018 one,
That
but
one,
I
okay.
haven't really watched that.
Yeah,
I'm like I haven't really finished the 90s version one.
Yeah.
And there's haven't read the books. I do want to like get into the books. But there are video games like you can play off of the books, which I like.
today's opening day. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. I already played the ABC Murderers um on my gaming channel, which was fun. There's like other couple video games like I didn't really get into. Um, I forget. Let's see. I think. Let's see here.
Lock, I think you're right. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah, so it was the Agatha Christie, the APC Murders, which came out video game wise in 2016. And then you got Agatha Christie Hercule Poirot. I believe that came out in 2001. And then last year was Agatha Christie Hercule Poirot, the London Case that came out last year. I already played the 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 game that came out in 2016, but I haven't played the two other games, which I really like to get into at some point.
Yeah, I heard about the Hercule Poirot games myself, but never. I don't know why I wasn't really interested in them. I guess.
Hmm. Well, it's not everyone's taste. You know, uh, most people like Sherlock Holmes. Like I like Sherlock Holmes too, but I don't know.
Yeah,
There's something about about Hercule Poirot is like I don't know. I guess you could say he somewhat reminds me of Sherlock Holmes, but he has his own
Sass.
sass, pizzazz.
right.
He also reminds me a little bit of that Monk TV show.
Oh my god.
Oh,
he does
Monk.
have some.
Oh,
He does have
yeah.
some
Oh, yeah.
tism charisma.
Yes, yes,
Yeah. Definitely Monk. Yes.
yeah. So yeah. So I'm pretty much a fan of Hercule Poirot.
Yeah. Well, they had
Um,
they redid. You got. I think you folks, all of you, remember when Kenneth Branagh redid the Express,
Ah,
and
yes.
and he played the part of Hercule Poirot, I believe,
It
on
was
that.
still weird, but he was it was a little more believable than uh John Malkovich, but it still was weird because I'm used to that one guy that has like a little black mustache.
hmm.
I'm used to him. That's who I grew up seeing being Perot. So anybody else, it's weird.
Yeah.
The Orient Express.
Yeah.
There's gonna be like 3 or 4 versions of that.
Oh yeah. Fun. And yeah, locked in, and that's fine. We do not prejudge or uh anybody here, and if you have that, hey, some of us have our own problems
No,
too.
he's talking
So,
about Monk. He's talking about Monk having OCD.
oh yeah, major
Um,
OCD. Okay, yes, of
Although he
course.
might have it too, but he was referring to Monk at this particular juncture.
Oh yeah, he was. Yes, yes. Okay, yes.
yeah, it's called Murder on the Orient Express. There's one from 1974 and 2017. Isn't
Right.
there like a video game after that too? Let me see.
I think there might be.
Yes, it is. Agatha Christie Murder on the Orient Express, and when did that came out? Also last year.
Oh yes.
So
Well,
I'll definitely have to.
yeah,
Excuse me. I'll have to play that sometime and watch the movies.
yeah. I think we all uh locked in, and I think we all play like we're perfectionists. So we all have our own form. You're absolutely correct. In my case, I know. But it's yeah.
This just did me so bad. Oh well, and you're fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
Um,
fine.
anyone remember DOS games?
Yeah, DOS
DOS,
games.
huh? D-
DOS. DOS. Yeah,
DOS
DOS
games.
games.
DOS games,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I played some of them
Yeah.
years
You and
ago.
I are so ancient.
Ancient
Yeah, we're
history.
dating ourselves, lockdown, and yeah, for
Yep.
sure.
I can't really remember that really well because I grew up. I was a kid in the '90s, so
Well,
um,
this is
I
actually
can't
before.
really confirm that. Like, wouldn't Legend of Zelda um or Pokemon be in that
Well,
category or no?
no, Legend of Zelda would be Nintendo 64, I believe. Is that right? I think so. Yes. Well, there was a Commodore 64 before there was a Nintendo 64.
Right.
And from what I saw from The Legend of Zelda, I believe, right, Moira, I think that was Nintendo 64. That was the
I
first
think
version
so,
of
but I
it.
didn't have it. I didn't have a Nintendo game till like 1996,
Yeah.
and so that was the only one that I ever got.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it did,
I still have it somewhere.
yeah,
I
it,
I
sorry.
I haven't really played any DOS games, unfortunately. I was still a bit too young at that point.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. But back then it did bring up a good point that he said the first computer to touch was a brother word processor to make the Dungeons and Dragons character sheets. Well, you want to hear a funny thing is when I took my computer class in high school, I created my very first interactive game with a lot of machine code, and it covered the American Civil War. And the way you could play it was just enter a battle and that you wanted to play yourself, right? And then it would come up with, you know, recreated statistics and some accuracy, but you know, you had to choose a side, right? You had to choose if you were playing the Union side or the Confederate side. And then when you initiate your first battle plan, let's say for Gettysburg, but you're doing a different attack as opposed to the original battle, and it would tell you how many soldiers he'd lose and then how many injuries and
Oh
you know
wow.
it was cool. It was cool. And yeah, and we had friends. This was really cool. We had friends that did play Dungeons and Dragons at high school. I did for like 3 weeks, but my character was named uh, he was a white knight, so I call him Goodheart, and he actually got killed by a sand shark his third week.
Oh dear.
Oops.
Yeah, so I didn't do so well in that club. It was just a club though, but it was fun. Oh yeah, Star Control. I do remember that.
My favorite DOS game was Star Patrol, which I think inspired Mass Effect. Brings back so many good memories. Monk, LOL, major OCD, but it's a
Yes.
good thing. We have all have our own OCD, LOL. We like how we like things to be. I have to tell you, like, um, I was complaining about something to Milton earlier, and I'm like, you're a little bit OCD. I'm like, what? No, I
What?
just, I was like, no, I just like it like in a certain way. I hate, my things being
Gosh,
touched
yes
or
we do.
moved, or anything like that. Especially with my fan. Um, it was touched and moved today, and I had to fiddle around with it, and I don't like that.
Oh my.
My first computer to touch was a brother word processor to make a D&D character sheets. Still have it. Awesome.
That is awesome.
Never played the N64, but I wish I could have. Smash Bros. Looks really fun. I don't really have an N64. That was way before my time. I,
Yeah.
I mostly grew up with a SNES, which is Super Nintendo, really. Um, that's really cool. My first experience of such was a board game, which I still have. You won't find it cheap these days. It was called Key to the Kingdom. Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Key to the Kingdom. Yeah. Cool. And
Uh, I don't really play board games anymore. Like,
I
you know,
think the last board game I played was Risk. I did play the Risk board game, and I played a lot of Trivial Pursuit with some of my friends when that board game came out.
hmm
And I loved when I was in high school. I was in a chess club for 2 years, my junior and senior year of high school, and I was one of the top two players. But then again, we only had four players in our club, so
All right.
so but it was a lot of fun. And so back then, and if you remember Nintendo 64, maybe not played it, but I did play Mario World on Nintendo 64, and I beat the game. I played all the way through it. got all the stars that you gather, and you defeat all the enemies, and you get all the perfect levels, and that's how I did on that game. And then what my dad did was he took a screenshot of it and took a picture of it from his camera, so or
Sweet.
shot it on video. So it was pretty good.
Curtis. Hey, folks, I
Hey,
have a good
Curtis.
stream and night. Thank you so much, Curtis.
What's
Yeah,
up,
thank
Curtis?
you.
Hey.
Yeah, he's our tired midnight blogger. Uh,
Mhm.
do you have to work, Curtis, or do you feel like coming? You can join us if you want. It's up to you.
Yep,
Uh, yeah,
yep.
yeah. Latin
I'll
and I do love chess. Yes,
just send me a message and I'll send you the link.
sounds good. Yeah,
Hmm.
I do love chess. Did you ever play chess, Jim?
Certain ones, but not the one you're thinking. Uh,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really
well,
hear people playing checkers anymore.
Yeah,
I used to
checkers.
play
I don't
checkers.
know. Yeah, weird. You ever played checkers yourself, Moira?
I don't think she's
Moira.
there. I don't think she's there right now.
Oh, okay.
Laura likes to wander off sometimes, but she'll be
Oh,
back.
yeah, sometimes. And okay, Lat Dannon says Mario World is a game in itself. And he says, I've seen speed runs of people that could do it blind. Yeah, not the fakes, as they can clearly see it, right? As you need to know every sound. That game was the first of its kind. It was, and it was so difficult, sir. It took me it took me close to 8 months to complete it. And I played it by myself every single day, saved it. I mean, it's massive saving. You have to save like just about every level you get perfect, and going through everything. Yeah, it was difficult. It was tough. Took me 8 months exactly to finish
Mario
it. Yeah,
World's game itself. Yeah, I love Mario World. I played it on SNES. I've seen speedruns of people that would do it blind. How is that even possible?
yeah,
Not
yeah,
fixed as they could clearly see, as you need to know every sound. That game was the first of its kind.
yes.
I guess so. My faves for Super NSES was Super Metroid. Getting items weren't supposed to have yet because you knew how to wall climb and jump. Ice Beam for one. Or not Ice Beam. Was it the Wazer?
The Wazer.
No, that was in No or Fair. I have to look it up. All right,
Yeah,
uh, no problem. Well, I try to remember what was that game. Let's see here. Yeah, Super Mario World. I remember playing. I remember playing the Lion King, the Aladdin, um, Thomas the Tank Engine. But what was that other game my dad got for himself? It was
I,
some kind of aircraft game.
mm. Did
Um,
you? Oh, hey, Canadian Spider-Man.
oh, here
Um,
it is. It was called. I think it was. Let's see here. I always want to double check here. Let's see here.
yeah. Now there was a very old game I used to play called Pitfall. You guys remember Pitfall? That was a very old game.
No. Here it is. Turn and burn, no fly zone. That's the game my dad got for himself.
Oh,
Um,
oh my.
it's a jet flight simulator game, and you're supposed to take down opponents.
Oh yes.
So yeah, like I remember, like I could never, it like I never could get past the second level. Getting through the first was hard enough. Somehow I managed to do that, but I really couldn't get past the second level though. No, I immediately died.
Level.
Yeah.
Hey, Canadian Spider-Man, what's up? Hello, good to see you. Yes, nice to see you too. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for
Level.
being here to support Raquel. Please consider hitting the like button if you're watching live or in the future. Yes, please do. Please do hit the like button and share the stream out. And if you like what you see here, click that subscribe button. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
those are the games. I remember like I remember playing on the SNES. On the Game Boy, it was Legend of Zelda. I
Hmm.
can't remember which one though, but I do know. I did play Pokemon, and it was the red, the blue, and the yellow cartridge. For some reason, the green one wasn't really released in the U.S. You can get it, but it's mostly you have to get it from Japan. Um, what but I want to get it because I can't really read Japanese, so
Right?
Yeah,
that was really not an option, sadly. But I
yeah.
can't remember what Legend of Zelda game was it. Let me check.
You
Legend
don't.
of Zelda
Well, yeah,
90s Game
yeah. Now,
Boy.
Lack Dannon said that he did found it. He said the bean you can get without high jump using wall grappling was the spazer or spazzer, I guess, whichever one. He said it made
Speaker.
fighting the boss a lot easier with charged beams. Sorry, going nostalgic. LOL. That's okay, Lack Dannon. It's fine.
Ah, I found it.
Oh,
It was
good.
Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. It came out in 1993.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the one I remember playing on the Game Boy. Later I got like that uh color version of Game Boy. It was purple with you could see through. I love that. I really like that one. It's like, hey, finally,
Yeah.
colors instead of like a green screen.
Hey, Raquel, did you ever play Zelda Ocarina in Time? Now that was a good game.
No, I have not.
Oh, I love that one. That's a good one. Zelda Ocarina in Time. Yeah,
Oh,
that was a good one to play.
I know you
Could
can
I couldn't
play.
get through it though, but I couldn't get through it because the ocarina is a special. Yeah, it's spelled Ocarina, right? So it's a very special flute, and you have to you have to figure out like certain flute type, the notes, and you have to figure out which ones you're going to blow on the little mini float. Yeah, thanks, Jim. There's your mind. Yeah, Ocarina of Time. Yeah, it was great. You just had to figure out notes on it and then play those, and then yeah, and then it would deliver you to different parts of the game. I could never get the notes right. That was the problem. I tried to figure them out on on the buttons, pushing them in a certain way, and to get notes. That was hard. Yeah,
Mm. Yeah, sometimes puzzles in the game are, you know, a bit difficult to figure out.
yeah.
But it just takes a little time.
Oh, for
Um,
sure.
Lockdown says found it the bean you can get without high jump using wall grappling was the spacer.
Spazer.
Uh,
Yeah.
Made fighting the boss a lot easier with charge beams. Sorry, going nostalgic. LOL. Hey, this look good.
It's
Um,
good. This is nostalgia is great for old time games like this. Uh
Oh,
oh. No, we lost Raquel.
she
Oh
got
no,
stoned
What
it's
did she
so
do?
dead and
kitty.
left.
Meow meow. I think she hit the wrong button again. Yikes.
button.
Oh, what happened? I
Uh,
said it looks
it,
like you hit the wrong button again. I just said that. I was like, oh no. Yep.
it was the beam splitter instead of one shot. It split into three.
Yeah,
Looked
that's cool.
amazing. Arcana of Time. Majora's Mask looked insane to figure out.
Yeah.
Zelda has always been about exploring and experimenting and puzzles. Fun fact: Super NES for Japan controllers had speakerphones in them that you would yell into destroy certain enemies if anyone.
Anyway, right.
Remember the hints of certain enemies don't like loud voices. That's what that was for. Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Very
let me just rephrase. I didn't exactly hit a button. I just on my mouse pad I swiped right, and that took me out of the Streamyard.
Oh
Oops.
wow.
So I had to be careful. If I swipe right on my mouse pad, it'll like take me off Streamyard.
yeah.
Whoops, my bad. Um, So Japanese kids were literally yelling into their controllers to destroy enemies.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're going, "Yeah, da, 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 hi." You always heard that hi at the end. It's like to kill him or something. It was funny as hell.
I'm sure they did that too with Street Fighter. Kaioken!
Yeah, no good. Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. Yeah, that's the only
Aye.
shit. I.
Hey,
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Uh,
ay,
you,
ay,
you know,
ay,
you
ay.
might, like that, and I got to tell you, you might think I'm kind of lame, but there was only three
Lame.
games that I completed over time. Besides Mario World, the other one I completed was the original Doom, and before that was Castle Wolfenstein. I completed that game also. Those are the only three games I ever completed from beginning to end.
Lockdown says this is heat. I don't think you're lame.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Her.
Yeah. Yeah, I
He
wasn't
ain't
very good at
lame. He's
video
just
games,
crazy.
but
Hmm?
what?
He ain't lame. He's just crazy.
Yeah, I'm nuts.
You should be proud
Mikey,
of.
your profile picture is gone again.
Who's this? Mine?
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay. Let's see.
Still check.
I am. I can always.
I can still see your avatar.
See,
Is it
I
there?
don't. I don't see it.
Oh, she doesn't
Huh?
see it.
I
Oh,
don't
that's
know.
weird. Okay. Well, you
Oh
know
my
what? I
bad
can
then.
always. It's okay. I can always pull up a second, or yeah, second one. Let's
Hill and
open that.
Moo. That's what it says. Hill and Moo.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh no, not
Uh,
that one.
I played Wolfenstein 3D at school along with Bebop.
Wow.
Never played Doom, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was Doom was very challenging. I've seen the other like the sequel Dooms, they've had like that, but I never wanted to try them. I figured after it took me over 6 months to complete the entire original Doom with all the perfect, scores and everything, that was enough. I didn't play it anymore after that. So,
Hmm.
I know they've had sequels that have come out besides that one. Yeah. That's cool though.
Right.
You got to play Wolfenstein 3D. I actually played the original, and then when it came out in 3D, I did try it, but I didn't do it too well. But I did the original before it became fully 3D on it. So yeah, it was fun.
Hmm.
Oh, Alien Isolation. Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. Yeah, yeah, that makes
Most
total
recent
sense.
game I played that made me stop was Alien Isolation. Was this anything related to the Alien movies?
Possibly. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. No, that's not good. You see what it gave him, Raquel? PTSD. Wow.
Gave me
Okay.
PTSD. LOL.
Yeah.
E.
Yeah. Post traumatic stress disorder. That's
Mm-hmm.
not good. Yeah, that's not good, Lockdown. But that's okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. The enemy AI learns where you hide. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
An early form of AI. Yeah. Oh, of course, of course. No, it just follows how you do things. Right. Exactly. Yeah, that's why I didn't even try it myself. I was like, no, no, I don't need to be, studied and dissected.
The enemy AI learns where you hide. It
Yeah,
learns your movements gingerly. Yep.
genuine. Yeah,
I don't like, sometimes when I'm trying to beat or be a character and, I'm trying to beat it, or like, for example, if I'm trying to beat it with a weapon, stuff like that, for some odd reason, I'm like behind a wall or some, like a fence or something like that. The weapons go right through the wall or like the fence. Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. I should be protected. I should be like killed off. I should. My character shouldn't be killed off like that. It's
Yeah,
BS.
yeah. So, I just wanted to mention that I found out today. I'm sure some of us read it already, but this E. coli thing that happened with McDonald's. We found out that the culprit was onions that that they were cut a certain way on the quarter pounder with cheeseburgers. So there was a number of Southwest states, including New Mexico and Colorado. Colorado had the most cases. Um, they had like 26, and there was other areas that contracted it. Idaho, Oregon, Wisconsin. Those are just to name a few. Um, but now what they had to do was to ban just in those states or any states that are close to it, probably Arizona too. It wouldn't surprise me. But they had to ban their quarter pounders completely until they fixed the problem.
That's a
So,
smart move. Yeah, you don't want any
yeah,
any more
exactly.
problems. Um, being hunted and then add VR. No, I haven't really played VR. I know there's like a new. I know there's a new Batman Arkham game called Batman Arkham Shadow that is a VR game. Um,
Yeah.
good reviews. People give it like an 8 at most. I haven't really get into VR. I know Moira has a little bit. Mm, I'd like to get into a little bit, see how it is and stuff like that. Excuse me. I came from learning the boss's patterns. Uh, mm, says Locked On. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm not really sure which VR headset I want to get. Like either what's it called, Mega Quest or the Oculus. Um, I'm not really which sure of the two I might get. I have to do more research and see, which one has the better result. But I would definitely like to get into the VR um, headset kind of things. But I'm not playing anything scary with it. Hell, no. You forget. I am not
We don't do
Yeah.
playing a
that.
VR headset with a bunch of black guys in the video game. No, thank you.
Hell no.
I will not play a VR headset game of Silent Hill. Forget that.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I do not want to be traumatized.
No,
No, no,
hell
yeah, you don't want nightmares. Yeah, you don't want
no.
that.
I'll
My
play
dad,
A Batman game. I'll play that. That's more tame.
yeah. Before I moved here, this was like about a couple of years before I moved up here in 2017. My dad was testing out the game Oculus. Do you guys remember Oculus?
No,
We
unfortunately,
have
I
one.
haven't.
We
What was
have
that
one.
word? You did? Oh man.
Yeah, we have one.
My dad got so frustrated by that. He was like, I was trying because here I am, I don't even know dip one about it, and I'm standing over his shoulder, and he's showing me this new game, and I'm like, oh, I've heard of Oculus, but I'm not. I don't think I could pull this off, myself. And he's asking me what I should do, and I'm like, come on, you're supposed to learn this on your own. You're supposed to figure out these puzzles and what's going on, and I can't help you there. I just I was pathetic. I was supposed to be one of the smart ones in the family, and I had no clue about what to do,
Well,
movement
I
or
look
like things
bad
like that.
about
So
that. Mikey, like every new technology, it takes a bit of a while to learn to get used to. That's
yeah,
I
all.
mean, it makes sense what your dad did because I've heard about having younger people with help with technology. So the first time I had a touch screen phone, I asked my roommate's teenage daughter, I'm like, help make this work. She's like, not a problem. I started showing me how to do it.
oh yeah.
Yeah, with in terms of kids and teenagers, with new technology, they can absorb that really quickly like a sponge.
Oh yeah. Well, our oldest nephew Joseph, started, playing those, World of Warcraft, and he started playing Call of Duty. he's played like all the Call of Duty games, and he's an expert marksman. Can do all that stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
and I'd watch him. Watch him grow up before I moved here. And he was just, playing all these war games. And because his dad loved for him to get involved and make those decisions, because later on you have to make decisions in life, tough decisions, because he's a supervisor of an ambulatory unit, a transport
Yeah.
unit for the
Mm-hmm.
hospital. And so, they have to be ready at the last minute, to bring people, into emergency rooms and things like that, and ICU, and that's his job. I mean, he delegates people to do that, but he does it himself too, and it's tough. I mean, you could have like a 300 or 400 pound person who probably is near dying, and you have to transport them, and then you got to figure out, the right kind of chair and the right kind of delivery system, and yeah, there's a lot of hectic stuff for him there, but he handles it like a champ. He's very good at what he
Mm-hmm.
does. Yeah.
It's how I was traumatized, so agreed. Oh well. Oh, you want to play a horror game? Put this on. Why are you shaking?
Uh,
New technology can be frustrating, but I find patience and just exploring can put you at ease. Pretty much.
Yes.
how old are you, Lockdown?
Yeah.
Um,
If you mind to say in the
yeah,
chat,
if you don't mind, if you want to, job is so triage,
triage. It's triage.
triage, and
Yeah.
stabilize on the way to the hospital.
Right. That's what the EMTs do. So
Mm-hmm.
what Joseph does is he delegates some ambulatory personnel to help the EMTs to help the patients out from their ambulances and so on, and then
Trying to
gets them
save you
to the
before you get to
correct
the
rooms.
hospital.
Exactly. He
They're trying to
he
keep you
helps
alive.
deliver people to where they're supposed to be. Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I'll be 39 in December. I hate to say.
Youngster.
Oh
You're younger
wow!
than I
So
am,
you're
Rachel. He's a bit younger than me.
Yeah.
so you're like 4 years older than me. I think.
Yeah,
Oh no,
I had,
come on.
I had to think on that too. But yeah,
Come on, Raquel. We know you're 25. Come on, stop lying.
right? No shit.
Thank
Cute little
you.
thing.
Of course, sweetie.
I
You know
like
Adorable,
you're young
adorable
looking.
Raquel.
Stop.
I
Yeah.
still like some, but still to this day, people. Like, I guess it's just the sound of my voice. People think I'm like, a teenager. I'm like, no, 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 no.
Right.
I'm in my 30s. Trust me.
But Raquel, you
And
know
like
at the beginning of the
I know some people said you like hey you still like you're like in your early 20s like whoa thank you I hope I'm still like this good like a decade later.
Heck yeah.
well, Moira doesn't look like she's, her age either. She's got some good
I
looking genes there.
I'm certainly trying. I'm sitting here putting on 70% glycolic acid on my skin right now. Boy, it stings and tingles like a motherfucker.
And that means it's
Woo!
working.
That means it's working then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
My hands better look like I'm 20. God dang it. Woo!
yeah. I like I said about my,
Legit
my
like the
beautiful
hands.
wife. Yeah, as I was just going to quickly say about my beautiful wife Suzanne is, after she had her hernia surgery last year, and she's lost now 140 pounds, and she feels a
Nice.
lot better, and she looks a lot better, and I'm like, "What is your secret, honey? I'm trying to lose weight myself."
Yeah, I'm trying to lose weight too.
God,
I'm
I
having a
was
tough
I
time
was
of it.
dangerous. Yeah, I was like close to 300 pounds at one point in my life. It was pretty dangerous, and I asked her, I said, help me out here. Yeah. But I've lost 35 pounds. So I don't feel too bad. I do
I would
feel a
be
lot
happy if I
better
just
now that I've
lost
lost
20
that
pounds. If
weight.
I could just drop 20, I'd be happy. Oh.
Oh, congratulations. That's
No,
good.
I said if I would like to. I haven't.
Oh, I thought you did already.
I wish.
Oh, man.
I'm a heavy kitty. I'm one of those big
No,
floofy house
no,
cats.
you're not.
No, you're not. Stop it.
I haven't weighed myself in like a couple of months, but the last time I weighed myself I was like 183. But I am 5'9", so like
Yeah.
but but I'm not happy with
Yeah,
it. And my
well,
titties are pissing me off.
Yeah.
mm,
Stupid food in my
So
way.
I'm sorry, Kitty. Um, Don says take it was water of some type of retention due to lymph nodes.
Lymph
retention.
nodes are like your sewer system that circulates stuff out, kind of like what your kidneys do, but it's all up in your armpits, up the side of your neck, down to the center of your body and your upper thigh. It looks like it's like little bunches of grapes. These little lymph
Right.
nodes. It's the only way I could explain it. It looks like little grapes,
Right.
and they do
Right.
basically what kidneys do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened locked in, and basically, long story short, is that my wife had not just one hernia, which was pretty huge, but she had a second,
Damn.
somewhat smaller, but she had two of them in her system. So what they had to, and we had to rush her in. It was an emergency situation because
Poor
it was
thing.
impeding on her circulatory system and on her heart and everything. So what we
Hey,
had to do, yeah, they're pretty big. They were big enough. So what we had to do was go and get both removed right away. And then ever since, yeah, and then ever since, she cut back on her diet and everything else she was taking in. And of course, they had to empty her stomach before she could, do the surgery itself, which took a
right.
couple days. And yeah, so that's why she's lost a lot of that weight, because it was water gain that was caused by the blockage, because the hernia was like the first one, not
I wonder if
much the
that's what's wrong
second,
with me.
but the first one was huge enough, right, to block a lot of things. So they had to get all of it out of there, clean the whole thing out, and then she's been losing a lot of weight. So, which is good. It's not dangerous loss. It's required loss. It's a lot of stuff that she knew she was going to lose later on. So, yeah. So yeah, endocrine system, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, it's tough.
I
Yeah,
gotcha.
The right one was cutting off my kidneys, and the left one was cutting off my bladder.
yeah, that's it.
It
So
took
that's
4 days to drain my stomach.
yeah, that's what I told him, about 3 or 4 days, right?
Yeah,
So yeah,
because nothing was going through the system. My stomach wasn't draining.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's tough.
it
But I'm
is.
glad you lost a lot of weight, sweetheart.
Same here. Thank you, honey. And I
Yeah,
hope it never finds me.
yeah. I hope it never finds you again. Yeah,
Is that why Mikey's always drooling now?
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, that's what she said. I think so.
I heard it.
Yeah, you did.
Mikey goes, that looks pretty good over there.
Yeah. Only I'm allowed to look and touch. Ha ha ha
That's the way it's supposed to be.
ha.
Sapsucker.
Exactly. That's why I said it so sarcastically. Yes.
Uh,
Oh man. Um. So what is lockdown? And okay, so he's saying I'm not totally familiar with hernias. Is this the part of the body keeps things in place, like organs that tear or rip or
Your
fall?
stomach lining tears, and then your um, uh, underneath the intestines come through the stomach lining.
Okay,
That's a
yep.
hernia.
that's the hernia. Okay,
That's
thank
the
you, hon.
muscle wall. It comes through the muscle wall.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, that's it.
No,
I,
Yes.
I had
Good.
hernia surgery last year.
Yeah. Did they
That
have
was
to
not.
rebuild your? Did they have to rebuild your system too, hon, Moira?
How, if I would, I wish I'd had some extra. Apparently, all they had to put a mesh over the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what
Yeah.
they did for me. Apparently, it's been holding up all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's holding up, thankfully, for Suzanne too. Yeah, she's doing all right there. That was kind of strange, knowing that she had that one main one, which is the problem, but then to find a second smaller one too, that was really a shock.
Well, I mean, it's kind of good they found it then, so you get it handled at the same time instead of having to go through that shit
Yeah.
twice. Ugh.
Yeah.
No.
Right. Right. Yeah, it was a good thing that she got both removed on the same night. The same day, same night. So yeah, that was good. She was in there for 4.5 hours too.
Oh yeah.
Uh, yeah,
that's not good.
yeah. She slept through the whole thing.
Well, I would hope so. They're supposed to
Well,
knock me out for
yeah,
that.
but
I hope she
but
can
I
wake up to
slept.
that.
Yeah, Well, I was on her ICU level, right? So when she went into the operating room, I slept in her room area there, her waiting room spot, and I slept there for a while. And when she got back, where she was fast asleep after she got out of the surgery, and stayed asleep for a while. So
Yeah.
finally, I woke up early in the morning. This just after the surgery itself, and I was so exhausted, and I had already spent what was it, 4 days with you, babe? So, yeah, by 4 days, after 4 days, and man, we were there for a total of 7, 8 days. She
Damn.
said, "No, no, go home, hun. You got to get home to the cats." the
Yeah, you can't
cats
starve
were,
the kitties. They'll be waiting
yeah,
to
no, no.
they'll be
Well, they
plotting your
weren't
demise.
starving. No, no, we made sure they weren't starving when we left. But like it was an emergency situation, but we made sure that they had an overflow of dry food and lots of water. We had like about two or three, water dispensaries for them. So I mean, they were okay, and we did make sure their boxes were clean. I think the day before, which was a good thing we did that before we left. So when I got back, they were crying and moaning. They had never been without us, I think, for more than 3 days at a time, and I was gone almost 4 days. So when I came back, they were really freaking out, and so I stayed with them all night and all day, and then I came back to see Suzanne, and then she was able to go home the very next day after that. So that worked out well. It worked out okay. Yeah, yeah. And of all days that had to happen was a year ago on October 9th of last year, and that was the day they had Canadian Thanksgiving. We just had Canadian
Oh,
Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah, that she had to go into the hospital. Yeah, that was nuts.
Yikes.
Yeah, I know that wasn't nice.
I
it
still
must,
have my gallstone.
Blimey.
Yeah,
it must have been in a
I,
dinner, huh?
right. Maybe I don't
I'm
know.
I'm number warrior. You got you had your surgery, and then you did a stream after, and then like sometime in the middle of it, you were like getting in pain. Um,
Yeah, the pain meds were wearing off.
yeah,
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
you still have it, huh?
Well, apparently there was
Oh.
more than one in there, but before the surgery, I was like, "Can I keep it?" And they were like, they kind of looked at each other and were like, "Yeah, I guess." And
Oh
so when she
wow.
was done, she was like, "We gave you the biggest one." It looked like a very ugly, angry avocado. It's gotten
Oh,
pale over
jeez.
the last couple of years.
Oh man. Ugh.
It's your egg.
Hey, it's like keeping
Teeth.
one of your teeth. Yeah, you like your wisdom teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Which I did. I don't know where it is now, but one of my wisdom teeth I have somewhere.
I don't know where mine are. They're
I was
probably
like, I
One
don't want to have more than one surgery, and like, hopefully, well, I guess if I don't have a gallbladder, I can't really have a gallstone. But I was like, we got one shot at this, so I want a souvenir. I was like, okay,
I didn't get off mine.
Alrighty
well,
then.
it's a good thing that you are okay. I agree with Black Dandon on that one.
Yep.
for
Hmm.
her.
Yeah.
Well, everybody,
Yeah,
I'm
we're
falling
doing.
asleep, so I'm going to be boogieing on.
Oh,
Thanks for the
Okay.
invite.
all
So
right, Jim.
sad.
Thanks for coming.
No problem. You guys
Lots of
have a
love.
great night.
All right.
Yeah.
Good
Lots of
Take
night.
hugs.
care.
Good night. Meow
Bye bye.
meow.
Yeah.
It's proof of hey, I got issues. Where's your doctor's note? Hand him part of your body.
Yeah, animal body part. Yep, damn Skippy. Like, yep.
Mm,
I ain't faking that.
Yeah.
yep. Yep. Good night, Commodore. Thanks for
Yeah.
being here.
Yeah, there was another subject I wanted to just float
Okay.
by you ladies this evening.
Yeah.
Uh, Also, besides the McDonald's fix that they were trying to do for the E. coli thing,
Oh,
the other thing that I read today was that Denny's, that late night haven for most people after they were drunk and whatever, if
Uh
it was
huh.
close by, they're closing 150 of those Denny's restaurants
oh, damn.
because they're, yeah,
Aww.
because according to the report, it said that a majority of those diners are underachieving.
Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
What's happening? Are
I'm
people
not
drinking
sure. I
less?
tried to read into it, and it said that some of the franchise owners just aren't making the money that, I guess, because the head of Denny's says there's a quota and they're supposed to make a certain amount of money, and a lot of the and these Denny's are franchise owned, right? I would
Oh,
assume
I did
some
not
of them are.
realize that.
Yeah, I assume some of them are, but I guess they're saying that the owners are underachieving from those different franchise locations.
Well,
So
dang.
they're
Aw.
closing 150 of them. I know, and I'm like so bummed out because there was literally a Denny's close to the bar I used to frequent a lot, and it was still there, honey. When we went to Ernie's and I showed you where Denny's was,
Yeah.
yeah,
Went there and we had an embarrassing evening.
yeah, it wasn't too good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't nice.
I haven't been to Denny's in a long while, but I would go there with my folks as a kid. They give me like a
Yeah.
free cookie and all that. Aw, that bumps me out.
Well, it makes me
Yeah,
extra happy that I've been upholding my boycott of McDonald's.
yeah,
Uh,
If,
yeah,
if, if, if
I,
people have been
I,
keeping up with their
I
boycott, I'm sorry.
understand that, Moira, but I can't. I love their chicken sandwiches. I love their fries. I like.
I think Burger King has chicken sandwiches too.
yeah, they do.
I'll give them a try. See how it is.
Yeah,
See how
try a Burger King.
see how their chicken sandwiches are.
Probably safer. Shit.
Yeah, try the Burger King chicken Whopper with cheese and tomato and lettuce.
Yeah,
It's
No,
actually
McDonald's
no, no,
is
pretty
no,
good.
no.
good.
I don't want cheese and tomato. I want chicken sandwich. I just want ketchup. That's it.
Okay,
Ketchup.
you can just put ketchup on it. You don't have to have it with
I, I,
cheese.
I don't want no. Um, what's that? Was it mayonnaise?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
I
tell them
like
no
little mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
I don't like I don't like the mayonnaise because I can't really taste the chicken.
Am I the only one
You
that
could,
likes mayonnaise? What the fuck?
yeah,
Am I
but
single-handedly keeping the mayonnaise company in business? Sure.
yeah,
Mayonnaise.
I love mayonnaise, but Suzanne can't handle it. So if we go to a Burger King, especially if we want to have a regular Whopper, I got to make sure I tell them my wife no mayo, and
Oh,
for me, I don't mind. And sometimes they get it wrong, and I
God
end
help
up
me, I
getting
gotta
the one
ask.
without the mayo. Yeah,
I
but
gotta
she can't
ask.
handle it.
How can she not handle mayonnaise? Like, there's
That's the
white, and then
thing.
there's white, mayonnaise is spicy white.
Well,
Like, goddamn.
because mayo, no, well, because mayo has egg in it, and she's allergic to eggs.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah, that's
all
why
right.
she can't have it at all. And
Oh,
it's like,
don't tell me
yeah,
mayonnaise is spicy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I
Oh
was
no,
like,
no, no. I don't mind the spicy one myself. I could have that,
oh.
but I'm just saying. But no, Raquel, if you can't, if you want, you can still, they can still make it your way. You just have to tell them, I'd like the chicken Whopper, just ketchup, no mayo, and no tomato, and no lettuce, or no pickles either. And then they'll just do
Oh
it that
no,
way.
that's like a step up from the mayo. Yeah, too strong of a taste. For
Yeah.
it because I don't know. For me, the mayonnaise and the pickles they overpower the chicken to the point I can't really taste the chicken. I don't like that.
But do you like pickles with ketchup?
And I don't mind.
Yeah. So you might just tell them, a chicken whopper with only, uh, ketchup and pickle, on it, and
Oh my
ketchup and
god,
pickle.
be yourself adventures. Why are you why are you even on here? You
Hey,
should be resting.
Hey,
You
well,
should
I'm
be
in a
maybe he's
resting.
hospital.
bored. He could be bored in the hospital. Poor guy
Yeah,
needs
I
a
am.
distraction.
I just had morphine, and
Oh hell
I
yeah!
just want to say
High
hi to you
five.
guys.
Well,
Oh,
he's
Larry, you
welcome to be
should.
here, Moira, but I don't
Oh,
want him to exert himself though.
oh, God, it hurts. Yeah, it's just I'm literally laying. My wife's sitting on a chair. I'm laying on a bed. I got IV hooked up to me. They gave me morphine, and morphine's causing severe pain in my gut.
Oh my.
Morphine should not be causing gut pain. You need to tell somebody right now. Like,
Yeah, I
ring your
will.
nurse.
All right, guys, I gotta go.
Yeah,
All right,
please take care
keep
of
us
yourself,
updated
be
on
yourself,
that.
Ventures.
That you
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
I'll
you
get.
for contacting, brother Larry. But please get some
Yeah,
Mm.
rest.
please
Okay,
take care
love
of
you
Get the
guys.
nurse
yourself.
first.
Okay. Love you guys.
Love
Hugs.
you.
Bye.
Love you too, brother.
Hugs,
Bye.
hugs.
Hugs, hugs. Oh
Yeah,
my.
that's not good. Morphine is not supposed to cause stomach pain. Like, that's
No,
not a
it's
good sign.
definitely not.
How would you react?
Like, holy fuck. Like, morphine doesn't work really well on me. They have to give me a synthetic morphine, like Dilaudid. That
Yeah.
will work on me. But morphine itself, like, I can feel my respiratory kind of depressed a little because that's normal when you take morphine. Like, I can feel that, but, like, the pain doesn't go away. I have the same pain killing ability that, like, Advil does. It
Right.
works a little bit, but not as much as morphine ought to.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah.
not stomach.
Like I wasn't
That's
trying
why I
to
was
be rude
like,
or
get
like
yours right
I
now.
wasn't trying to be rude or anything, whatever. But if like he's in the hospital and he said like extensive chest pain,
Oh yeah.
I don't want him to exert himself. That's all.
Well,
Right.
sometimes it helps
Which
to get
is
out of your head and into a distraction of some kind.
right.
Yeah, I
But
get that.
but Suzanne did bring up a good point. Morphine, if you're allergic to it in some way, he could be having a severe allergic reaction, which could be causing those pains.
Could
He
be a
needs to get
combination
something.
allergy.
It could be, but he needs to get something other than morphine into his system
Yeah, he needs to
right
learn
away.
something
I
quick.
think just something light. To just put something in the system would be be good. Nothing heavy, nothing really heavy. Maybe just like
Right.
some kind of crackers and some
Yeah,
water. Yeah, some crackers and some water would be good. Yeah.
yeah. We're not sure, like Dannon, but say some prayers up, okay? Because yeah, we're not sure because when he says it's the chest, okay, chest pains can, yes, obviously can mean it be near the center of you. It could be near your heart. It could be near your lungs. It could be
Right.
your kidneys. It could be anything. So you just have to be real careful. And yeah, I don't know. He just said it was very severe chest pains. But when you're putting morphine in, that's affecting your entire body, not just where the pain
Right.
is supposed to be. And if you're allergic to it in any way, any part of it, you're in danger. So he needs to they need to
Yeah.
do something about that right away. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I got on him like I did. I was like, get your nurse right now, because
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
get
not
the
supposed
damn
to
nurse and
happen.
tell him to take the damn morphine drip out. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's yeah.
I hope and pray he has the best looking over him.
Amen to that.
Indeed.
Amen
Indeed.
to that too. Yeah, he does have. There is a good hospital. If it's the one I'm thinking of that he goes to, yeah, he'll be fine. But they need to get that morphine drip out of him quickly, like
Yeah.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
Try
because
to clear it
obviously
out, and
it's
then maybe
terrible.
Dilaudid would be better.
Yes, I agree. Yeah,
Yeah. Mickey D's, home of make you fat. What do you want? It's not the only. That is not the only place that makes you fat. Um,
it's not the only one.
Kidding
Yeah,
though, but seriously, it's like they put stuff in it that makes you more hungry later on. MSG? I don't know. If you like garlic sauce and ranch dressing, it's mayonnaise. Trust
They've
me,
been
and
trying to do more with
ranch.
egg-free mayonnaise for
yeah.
people.
Well, you know
Yeah,
that secret sauce.
it's eggs derived, white
Yeah, it
milk,
is extra right.
not yellow. Um, I got a burger the other day. The pickles straight up tasted like a cucumber.
You do realize that's where pickles come from, right?
Yeah, you do realize that.
They may not have
And
been pickled hard enough, but pickles are pickled cucumbers.
Right.
but
Like,
but there
didn't
is
the
sorry.
sorry, Mahi. Didn't McDonald's like a couple I would say like around July, they brought back apparently a fan favorite burger for the first time in 2 years. I think it was I think what was it called?
I zoned out for a minute. What's happening? Are we talking about a burger?
I think it was the double Big Mac or something like that.
Oh
That
boy,
that they brought back.
I've never. Oh, the sandwich they keep bringing back is the McRib.
The McRib.
No.
Oh,
Was it
Well, there was a
the
double
was
Big
it
Mac at
the
one time,
the veal?
and then a
No,
quadruple Big Mac. Yeah.
They
it was
stop
a
if you're thinking about
BLT
getting too
quarter
fat.
pounder, I think.
Oh, that's the McDLT.
oh, okay.
That was the bacon, lettuce, tomato kind of burger thing, and which had bacon, lettuce, tomato, and a burger. Yeah, that was the McDLT. They haven't had that in a while.
Yeah, it looks like there's two patties, two cheese, some bacon, some tomatoes and lettuce, and two
Yes.
buns. So that
Yeah.
is the BLT quarter pounder. The like apparently
Right.
it was apparently it's been discontinued for 2 years, and they brought it back because it was a fan favorite.
Yeah, they brought it back, and then with this E. coli outbreak that they had to ban them again or block them, the majority of the quarter pounders, because the kind of onions, like I said, they used, it wasn't the diced onions. These were the strips of onion they put on it, on the sandwiches themselves, and those were supposed to be, diseased. I guess that they came from a supplier that said they were. Well, I don't want to make you girls gross out, but let's just say animal poop got mixed in there somehow.
Eh,
Yeah. So.
I hate to gross you out, but there are farmers, the helpers on the farms,
Hmm.
like Mexico is the worst part.
Yeah.
They work on the farms and they use an outhouse. There's no where to wash your hands. So they keep going to the bathroom and picking your food and putting it there.
Right.
So usually I don't buy things from Mexico,
I
but if
wouldn't.
you do have to wash the food, and if they use Mexico food, well,
Well,
that's
yeah,
their
you have to
problem.
wash it thoroughly because
right.
because the guys and gals down there in the factories, especially the ones that cut up meat, from like cows and things, they do not wash their hands. They use the same dirty hands, no gloves. Okay, imagine that. So no gloves, and they use the same damn hands the whole day to work in those factories. I would never trust a
Eh,
single Mexican person down there at all with food, not even
mm.
close. Yeah,
Um, Lockdown said he may have passed out afterwards. I hope he lets them know. Indeed.
I hope
Um,
so.
my stomach growled. LOL. 10% loss in stock. Uh, they ran out of toilet paper, by the way. Yes.
Yes,
Always
they
watch
do.
your veggies and meats. Yes, definitely. And don't
She does too.
contaminate your meats either.
No, no.
Um, always follow safety handling instructions. Indeed, especially with knives. I do
Indeed.
remember Bluebell ice cream. I remember they had like a recall of all their products because the possible listeria contamination. I
Oh my
remember
God,
that.
Listeria. I remember. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
But was that in it? Was that in the milk product itself, or was that in the process when
It could have
the ice cream was
included
being
ice
made?
cream, frozen yogurt, sherbet, and other sorts of snacks.
Right.
Yeah, I remember that. That was like two. It was like that was last year, like
Yeah, that
last
was last
April.
year. That's right. I do. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and I like. Yeah, I don't really get Bluebell ice cream anymore. Not because of that, but I get like
I
I get my
yeah,
grocery store
Bluebell.
brand of
Yeah.
ice cream, which is Kroger, and I have yogurt ice cream, which is like it just tastes like ice cream. It's just it tastes just the same. It's just yogurt ice cream, and it's less calories.
Yeah, I grew up, eating Ben and Jerry's for a little bit. I love the Ben and Jerry's ice creams. Really
Mm.
good. Cherry Garcia, that they named after Jerry Garcia, the former lead
Yeah,
singer of the
like
Grateful Dead. Yeah, those
right.
were great ice creams. Um, let's see. Yeah, Safeway
I
has good ice
um,
cream.
I like Perry's ice cream. I like uh, you know, but I think Perry's ice cream. I
Mm.
like those.
Haagen-Dazs. Yeah, that was another good one. Yeah, love Haagen-Dazs.
But here's the weird thing. Like I'm a little confused about this. Um so the when I go to get regular ice cream, the brand I get is called Eddie's, EDY apostrophe S.
Mm,
But when I go, like, let's see if I visit family up north, Um, the same logo and stuff like that, but it has a different name. It says Dryers on it, which
Dryer's
is
ice cream. Okay.
Dreyers, but
Yeah,
Dryers,
dryers. Yeah.
yes. And like, and I was rather confused as to why. Like, same look and stuff like that on the carton, but just a different name.
Right.
And I'm looking at this up right now. See, is Eddie's the same as Dryers? Dryers and Eddie's proudly market our products under Dryers Ice Cream west of the Rocky Mountains in Texas. On the other side of
Yeah.
the nation, we proudly market our product under Eddie's Ice Cream in the east. We do this to honor both of our founders, William Dryer and Joseph Eddy, as well as our past. Ah, so that's why.
Ah, so that's what it is. Now, I don't know, ladies, if you remember some of the places I've been to in the past. My brother, one of his first jobs he worked for was an ice cream server at Carvel Ice Cream back in the day.
Oh yeah, um, when I like this is like I don't know, like a decade ago now. When I would go to see my extended family in Buffalo, New York, they had
Yes.
this uh Carvel ice cream place. But
Yes.
it unfortunately shut down. You can still get Carvel ice cream, but you mostly can get Carvel ice cream cakes at the grocery store now.
Right, because the
I still
grocery
do.
store close
I
by.
still do.
Yeah, because I know there was a place that was near where my brother worked called Smitty's. And Smitty's, after Carvel closed down, unfortunately, they
Hmm.
took their Carvel cakes and sold them in the freezer section, as ice cream cakes. So there were still a few Carvel ice cream wonderful cakes there. Another place I remember was called Farrell's, spelled Farrell apostrophe S, and Farrell's had some awesome ice cream in the day. One of my favorites from them was strawberry shortcake ice cream, which was
Mm.
just that's when they had some awesome ice cream there. The other place we used to go to, both in San Francisco and around the Scottsdale area, was a place called Swenson's. And at one time, my dad almost he was dating the head of Swenson's, his daughter up in the Bay Area before he met my mom. So we always had this funny what if scenario that if he had stayed with the daughter of Swenson's, we would have had stock in it and ice cream for life through Swenson's
Yeah,
restaurants.
yeah. When I go to see my extended family in Buffalo, there's two
Yeah.
places my family always go to when were visiting, and one of those places is Anderson's Frozen Custard place. You
Oh,
can get ice
nice.
cream cakes, pies, sundaes, uh, pretty much anything. Like I love their soft serve ice cream. It's so delicious. And the other place, my family goes to is called Ted's Hot Dogs. It is
Nice.
it's a chain of a hot dog restaurants, um, mostly in New York, and it was founded, way back in the day, in 1927. So it's been still around ever since then. Really good
Yeah.
hot dogs. If you go in front of the line, they'll
Yeah.
take your order and make the hot dogs right in front of you.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we have Miss Raquel, we have Jay Aldridge, our
I
buddy from
see.
Louisiana.
Hello, howdy. I'm so proud to be here. Hey, how are you?
Hey, Jay.
How's
Yeah,
it
Jay, I
going?
did send you a link. Yeah, I sent you a link to the StreamYard here
Yeah,
from Miss Raquel earlier
if you
in
want
Facebook.
you want to come up, just just
Yeah.
hit the link that Mikey gave you.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, I sent
the,
it.
the Bluebell.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, we
no,
talked
it
about
was
Bluebell ice
years
cream.
ago, I think. I
Yeah.
make my own ice cream soft serve. Okay.
Ooh.
Uh, Expensive to do, but it's so worth it. Never had any but Bluebell and such. I find it best to make your own with love, knowing you are making it right for friends and family and yourself. I wish I could make y'all some. Thank you. You don't have to do that. I prefer never absolutely frozen ice cream. I love soft serve like a milkshake. Yeah, it's been a long time. Um, I had those Frosties milkshake at Wendy's. Definitely want some now. Uh, Jay Eldridge is here. Howdy, howdy. Still sick, trouble breathing. Oh my goodness. What's going on tonight? Me yourself Venture's having trouble now. Jay has it. How he's in trouble.
I know. I'm really sad right now. I don't know what to do with
Please,
my friends.
be yourself adventures, and Jay, please take care of yourselves.
Yeah.
Frosties are frozen, hence the frost. Yep, pretty much.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But a certain kind of yeah. But now, Lockdown, and when you make your own soft serve, what's the hardest ingredient that you have to use? Is it the cream? Is it the ice you have to use for that? What is usually the most expensive part of it?
LOL. I use a spoon for Frosties, right? Not a
Of
straw.
course. Yeah, not a
Heavy
straw.
whipped cream.
Heavy
Okay.
whipping cream. Nice. Yeah, and
Heavy
that's
whipping.
homemade cream, right? That's heavy stuff. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Rock salt is
Rock
expensive, right? But it
salt.
doesn't take a lot. Yeah.
Rock salt is expensive. It doesn't take a lot. I
Yeah.
haven't really made my own ice cream in gosh, who knows how long. Um, Maybe we'll do it again sometime. I don't know.
I still prefer milkshakes.
Yes, I love milkshakes. I love Frosties. I love
Yeah.
soft serve ice cream, but I also like the regular ice cream as well.
Yeah. And I
Yeah,
do
I
like the
love
Wendy's.
cookies and cream. I love. I also like the chocolate vanilla twist soft serve ice cream. But I always ask that in a bowl instead of a cone because I don't want that to fall over when I'm eating it,
Yeah, no, yeah. That's a good
or
idea. But
or dripping on my hand when I'm eating it.
oh, of course. Well, we do that too. Like if we want a mix of that chocolate and vanilla, we'll have it in a bowl too when we do it at Wendy's. But when it comes to the milkshakes, when they do serve special strawberry milkshakes, they are so good. Because
Hmm.
usually all they'll do is chocolate or vanilla, but sometimes once in a great while they will serve strawberry frosty milkshakes, and those are the best. I love those. Yeah.
The most expensive I find is the flavoring as you get what you put in, right?
Right.
Jay says my favorite ice cream flavors are Rocky Road, coffee, butter pecan. I have severe fluid and bad heart. Oh,
Oh
I'm so
no.
sorry.
Sorry, J-Man. Oh,
Watchdown says vanilla extract or chocolate extract can go from well, it depends on where you are. Yeah, I guess so. Hello, greetings, Tube User 17. Ice cream
yeah,
was
I
originally
did.
created for a torture device by the Persians to slowly freeze the enemy and then turn them into a mulch. Slowly, they would be alive through most of the process. Ooh, grisly. Uh,
Oh, that kind of puts a downer on ice cream flavors.
yeah, it does. Not doesn't sound
Meow
really.
meow.
That doesn't really sound really quite a treat. Um,
Oh,
Lakshan says a bit of extract goes a long way. Most places add too much and it makes that burn, right?
yeah. Yes.
Um, Frosty is my kryptonite. They get brain freeze. LOL. Apparently so.
Brain freeze.
Jeez.
Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah, take it very slowly. Yeah, you really don't rush a good frosty milkshake. You take it real slow because you do get brain freeze if you go too fast. That's absolutely true. I also found that there is a secret to how much extract you can put in, like that. Um, I found that if you take vanilla extract, because I used to make my own milkshakes, and I think I did pretty well making them. And I took just a capful, like really small capful of vanilla extract, maybe even a dash. It wasn't even that much, and I kind of threw it in, and it actually worked for a lot of milkshakes I used to make at home for my parents, and they always ask me, "Do you use vanilla extract?" So of course I do, but I don't use a lot. Use just like a dash, like a skosh, I guess they call it, something like that. But yeah, it was always good. It was always good.
I do
Yeah.
know. I forget. Um, is the no, I like. Is this like the vanilla extract? Because let me show it. Um, real quick.
Okay,
Um,
yeah, show me because I'm sure it might be the same thing you're talking about.
when you have vanilla ice cream, I forget that I can't remember the name of it. It's escaping my tongue. Um, when you have vanilla ice cream, you have those sticks served with it. Sometimes I forget what they're called though. I don't know if
Those
it's
are
like
oh
has
yeah,
to do.
those are I thought they were known as vanilla sticks. I think that's
Vanilla
what they come
sticks.
from. Vanilla
Vanilla
sticks.
sticks. Yes.
Yes, right.
Yeah, like yeah. Sometimes they will come with vanilla ice cream. Sometimes, depending where you go to, I guess. Yeah, vanilla sticks. Like for some reason, I was drawing a blank with that. Thank you, Mikey.
Sure. Oh
Um,
yeah, no problem.
yeah, vanilla sticks, like crackers. I know there's like cracker
Well,
straws
right.
with ice cream that you can use as a straw, but you also can eat, which I find quite cute. Um, with
I
it,
even
but
heard that you can throw in vanilla wafers. There's a form of
yeah, vanilla
vanilla where
wafers.
you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
throw
yeah.
in a wafer. Yeah. Then that for that one, you use that when you want to mix more of a chocolate milkshake or a one of those kind of Oreo milkshakes. You know what I mean? With like the
Oh
little
my
Oreo
gosh.
bits in them and stuff. Oh my gosh.
I need to like see. I let's see if I can find it.
Okay.
This place has really cool ice cream um desserts. Let's see if I can uh
Plus, Jay
find
Aldridge is
it.
telling an old joke there in the chat. Yeah, it's an old one.
Uh, since it's been so cold here and it's getting near wintertime, how about tell me you a joke? What descendants say to the three prostitutes? Merry Christmas, ho ho hos. Okay,
It's a very old one.
okay. I make donuts
Hmm,
as well, and vanilla extract is used as well as powdered sugar and milk. I love making glazes. Ah, I
okay.
mentioned I cooled and make sauces before, right? Anyone want to make Dr. Pepper sauce?
Dr. Pepper
No, I don't think
sauce.
you did.
Wow. It sounds good though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a
Cooked,
syrup,
not cooled.
right?
Um, though you do have to do an ice bath of the sauce. My brain is weird. Ever taken a Hershey bar or chocolate bar, frozen, use it with a shower, with a shaver
A savor.
or grater?
Yes.
Um, no, but I have put Hershey bar in the microwave before just to melt the chocolate.
Yeah, which is yeah, you just but you make sure you watch that chocolate melt because it could explode in
Yeah,
there. You don't want that.
That's why you put a top on top of it, so it won't splatter everywhere in the microwave.
Exactly. Well, when you do that top, but then you got to still watch it, make sure it doesn't pop the top off. It's just the
Right.
force of the air that's trying to escape, which is underneath it when you're microwaving it. I've had it happen to me once when I was doing microwave cooking. I was a pretty good microwave cooker, and I love to melt a lot of things, but I always had to put the right amount of temperature and like you said, you cover certain things to make sure they don't explode
Right.
in your microwave. Um, yeah, melted
Melted
chocolate
chocolate
and
while
yes,
that's hot. Yeah, I love
yeah.
hot fudge sundaes.
Oh, yeah, those are awesome.
Hot fudge
Caramel
sundaes.
sundaes too. Caramel
Mm.
fudge.
Yes.
Yes.
Dang it, I'm getting really craving for ice cream now.
Oh my gosh, we got you craving for ice cream? Oh no.
Yes.
I know it. So
These ice
Suzanne,
cream.
she's like, "Oh, stop! I need Coke and ice cream."
Let's see
Yeah, I
if I
can't
can
talk right.
find what I'm thinking about. Is can't remember the name of the place, but I do have it on my phone somewhere with these all these pictures.
Yeah, are you sure it wasn't one of the three I mentioned? I did say Carvel. There was Haagen Dazs, there was Swenson's, there was Farrell's, there was Bluebell ice cream, Dreyer's
No,
ice
not
cream.
ringing the bell.
Okay.
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
No,
That was
not
another
Dairy
ice cream
Queen.
place too. Yeah.
Nope, not Dairy Queen.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find it. I know I have it.
Huh.
It's just a lot of pictures.
Ah. Stuff to entice you. So
Right.
you stop on one picture and then you're like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah. I should have it. It was like not too long ago.
You know, at
Of course,
one
I would
time,
say that, but
yeah.
it's getting more
You know, at one
going
time
back.
you want to hear something weird? At one time, Blockbuster Video not just sold, butter popcorn and things like that, but they also used to sell
Ooh, butter
ice
popcorn.
cream.
Mm.
Yeah, they used to have a form of ice cream, and they had a little freezer which was over in the corner of the video store. They were just a little pint-sized ice cream, but I mean, you could take one of those home with you, along with the video, and have some ice cream to eat while you're watching the video. And yeah, I mean, they had that too, and I was like, wow, yeah, they had good stuff. I was really sad when they closed the Blockbuster in our neighborhood. That was a very sad day because first of all, you couldn't get decent videos anymore, and then
Mm-hmm.
if you wanted to rent, they did put a red box. Those red box places. They used to put one of those into our store when I worked at the Safeway there for a very short time. It was just a one single red box machine. And then they did the same thing for Albertsons across the street. So at least they had a place you could buy video. But oh my gosh, I mean, if that system breaks down, which it did more frequently than you would believe, you couldn't rent anything. So it was just, yeah, it was crazy. It was,
Oh wow.
yeah.
I found the picture I was looking for, but like, well, one of them at least. Um. So yeah, let me see if I can share it with you guys.
Okay. While you do that, let me see here, Facebook, if I can get back and send this to Jay.
All
Let's see
right.
here. I
I
forwarded
have
it
been
to the.
inspired. Gotta make some caramelized cinnamon twist rolls. Oh, you having some trouble?
Yeah, he's Jay's having trouble with the link, but I
Oh,
just
okay.
did resend it to his regular. Uh, yeah, I just sent him a link just now, so he
Okay.
should he should be able
Hopefully,
to get it.
hopefully it
Yeah,
will work. Hopefully.
and Larry just sent me something 33 minutes ago, a picture on Facebook Messenger. He is on morphine, so he needs to get rid of that thing right away.
Right.
I gotta tell
If it's
him.
making him sick, I would just get rid of it.
Yeah, yeah, no morphine if it's making you sick. Absolutely not. No
Yeah.
morphine, please. Yeah, tell him to remove the drip. I'm just sending him a quick message.
Yep.
Yeah. I send it to you there, sir.
Agreed. They need to find another alternative. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. I went ahead and sent it to him. I resent it to him and forwarded it to his main.
All right,
He
that's
also has
good.
a secret conversation spot. So Jay, it should be there. If you're still having trouble, I know Raquel can send you something.
Right. If you're still having trouble, just let me know, and I can
Yeah.
help you out. He may be allergic to morphine or whatever he is receiving is mixing bad with the morphine and including a more severe reaction than hell. Agreed.
Right.
Just
Agreed. Well, I know that his heart, he has a heart stent from a heart attack he suffered. He was also uh, one because when he had his car accident, he for his pain he received some different medicine for that. So maybe I hope not, but maybe the morphine is mixing with some of this previous medicine he's had to take for his pain in his body and
that
stuff.
could
So
be
yeah,
there also could be possible. Yeah.
I know they'd have it on file, babe, but you know how hospitals are. They almost screwed you up and you almost died. So
So wonderful.
yeah.
They could
So
do me one favor, but otherwise, yes.
yeah, right. So I don't know, man. He was so first of all, the thing I'm really stressed out about him now is he realized that, his
Sure.
mother he told me his before that his mother didn't want to go. Ah, there's brother Jay.
Hey,
Hey,
brother
Jay.
Jay.
Howdy, I'm just so proud to be here.
How
Well, thank you for
Howdy.
being here.
So, uh, who did what to who and why wasn't I invited?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, that's sure. No, I know what he's saying, but
That means who got some and why wasn't I invited?
Jay?
sorry, Jay. Your co-wife says hello.
Hello, darling.
Yeah.
How you doing now? Ow! So do I didn't.
Stop pinching her on her ass, Mikey.
Hey, that was deja vu. Nope, that was not me that time. I'm blaming my younger cat daughter baby. Yeah, that was her. She's trying to playfully bite my wife. They do that. They like, especially deja vu. She when she wants something, she loves to play and bite. You know, so
Hmm.
that
I'm
was her that time.
to answer Suzanne's question, how am I? It's a little difficulty to talk, but I can talk, and I'm just weak from all the fluid in my legs and feet and crowding around my heart.
Oh
Well,
my.
I hope you feel better soon. Please take it easy.
I told Mikey that I would be the next one to go.
Oh, stop saying that. Please don't do that. You're gonna outlive us all. That's BS, man. You're gonna live longer than all of us, I'm sure.
Oh
God's
dear God,
God's
no! I'm ready to
cute humor.
go. Uh,
Oh, come on. God's cute humor. He's gonna let you live, and
I'm
we'll all go before you do.
I've been ready since the beginning of my birth. Come on now. Jeez.
I don't know if I can say the same for us, but I haven't been ready yet.
Uh,
I actually,
it's a joke. It means that I've been ready since all this since a couple of years ago. This started happening.
I understand, Jay, but I love
It
you.
just it just gets worse.
Yeah. Well, how did the
Uh,
test go? You've been to a doctor recently, right? You did say you went for.
I had I had my blood drawn and I found out what it is and then I get the screaming and the yelling and everything over with Wednesday. like there's something I can do about it.
All right.
All I'm doing is living my life, doing what he told me to do, and if it's not doing any better with me doing everything he told me to do, then Jack, it's up to you. It ain't my fault. It's your fault.
Yeah.
Because you said everything. If you do what I say, you'll get better. Well, I've been doing everything you say, so my answer is you're a quack.
Yeah. Yeah. If you haven't been getting better, that would say it. Uh.
Um. Uh,
Teresa,
yeah,
my aid worker, said, "Don't tell him that, Jay. Don't tell him that." I said, "Why not? He's wanting me to tell him he's a quack so he can retire. Shoot,
Yeah. I can tell
um.
you if
he
you
is
wanted to catch up
stupid."
on chat there, Raquel.
Yeah.
I wanted to see
Yeah.
where you
Yeah.
left off.
Love Done
Yeah.
says was his chest crushed or lungs condensed? I fear the something internal bleeding, maybe some scarring tissue and foaming around the heart. Um. Hmm. Yeah, I don't really know. Like I hopefully that's not the case.
Yeah. I
Mikey.
hope
For
not
who?
either.
For who?
Our friend Larry, he rushed himself to the hospital. He had some massive chest pains, and they hooked him up to a morphine drip. And as soon as they did that, he said he experienced even more pain, more wrenching pain in there. And I said, pull that damn thing out now, because he's got something that's obviously caused an allergic reaction to the morphine. Something that he's
Has he
been
done
taking.
something to himself, or is it
No,
just
no,
the
it's
mourning of his parents that has gotten his stress level and everything?
Well, it could be that. It could be a big stress, emerging thing that's exploding. Like, God, I hope not. But no,
God, that would
he's
be
had to take
something if
heart.
he, huh?
Well, he goes through physical therapy because he had a car accident some time ago back, and he's had to go through physical therapy for that. But he also takes
Yeah,
medicine for pain for that. And then also,
yeah.
he has a heart stent that he received when he suffered through a almost a major heart attack, which I didn't even know about until I started really talking to him again, and I didn't know what was happening. And he does take heart medicine. He has to take heart medication. And then, of course, his mother just passed away a few days ago. So now both his parents are gone. So he's had a lot of stress on his heart too, because of that. So it's a lot of things there, Jay. Yeah.
How's Maria Kitty doing? Meow, meow, meow.
Yeah.
More
How is
kitty.
Moira?
More meow.
Moira! Yeah, Moira!
She's not there right
React
now.
politics. No,
Uh,
just kidding.
Um.
she's
Watchdown says I got some. Always invited. Just come on by. And by some, it's alcohol, not my ass.
yeah,
Fluid retention. They give you any water pills or
yes, but
di-
Diuretic.
diuretics. Yeah.
he reduced the fluid pill from 20 milligrams to 10 milligrams because he said it was harming my kidneys. Well, it's not doing my kidneys any good with the less milligrams because ever since he reduced the milligrams from 20 to 10 milligrams, I've blown up like a Vaco fish.
Mm. This will lose that and remove that piercing pain, especially in the legs where it feels like pins and needles. I can't imagine. The major swelling will make you just want to give up. I've seen
Yep.
it in my uncle.
Oh God, I hope not. I hope that's not the same way there back then. And
I hope
but
not either.
yeah,
Yeah, like prayers to like Brother Jay and BSF Avengers. At this time, I really do hope you guys get better soon.
I hope so
I
too.
uh, I cried Friday night. I went to the karaoke with Renee and I couldn't even finish one song I was having trouble breathing. I just couldn't get over it. So I got down off stage and we left.
I'm sorry to hear that, Jay.
Yeah.
So
Ladies
I
and
thought.
gentlemen,
Oh, go ahead, Mikey.
well, no, I was just saying that it's what Jay's going through and what Larry's gone through and what he's going through right now. It has been really a tough last couple weeks. I've
Mm-hmm.
been really down myself. Suzanne's seen it. I've been depressed, more depressed than usual. I feel like I'm helpless there. I don't feel like I'm doing enough to help my friends, and they've gone
This
through all this
is
stuff.
none of your fault. This is none of your fault. You cannot stop God calling his people. You cannot do anything about it. You
I
should
know, but I don't
rejoice.
have to like
You
it.
should rejoice that, son, I rejoice when I hear someone has passed and is now with the Lord. They're getting their reward. Hallelujah. I'm just waiting for my bell to be rung.
Well,
And,
you better not make
uh,
it too quickly, my brother. You need to last for a little while around here to hang with
no,
us.
dear Lord, let me go. Uh, yeah, what you need is some depression pills or and some talking through because you do not need to be depressed.
It should be, even though you're missing
You should
stuff
love
like
life.
that, you should be like, you know, at peace that they're no longer in pain.
That's right. Be at
Well, I
peace
do.
that
I
they're no longer hurting. Because
well, like I said,
that's
I
the first
do.
thing that anybody says at a funeral, at a visitation. They say, well, he's no longer hurting. Well, he may no longer be hurting, but we miss him and we're hurting. Well, that's part of grieving. But we
It is.
always say that at least he's no longer hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can say in the instance of Larry's mom, who was dear to our family, she was an extension of our family. She knew my parents. She knew everybody, even my brother and sisters. She knew him. Uh, she is out of pain and she's at peace. And I'm glad. I'm glad she's finally out of that pain that she was in because it was tearing something, Larry up, was just tearing him really badly. And he's still suffering through it. And I'm pretty sure that some of the stress that he's still receiving, because don't forget, next month he's got to go bury his mom, and
Mm,
that's the worst feeling in the world because
right.
my brother-in-law, Corey, he just recently last year lost his mother after had already lost his father previously. So of course now Corey only has himself, his wife, luckily he has 3 kids, and then he has and then my mom and dad adopted him immediately. Said we're mom and dad, and we're going to take care of you. And they have a daughter too, and Suzanne here because Suzanne doesn't have her parents anymore. She has nobody. So I mean, my parents adopted all of them, and they're all a part of the family. But it was rough on him, and he suffered. And I know for Larry, he's been suffering, and I totally
Yeah.
understand why. But it still doesn't make me feel any better. Uh,
Oh, I
knowing it was a
know.
dear family member, somebody close
Right.
to
But
us.
it may hurt and you'll get over the grieving if you're one of the lucky ones that doesn't constantly grieve the rest of their lives. That is no way to live. You need to
Mm,
get over the grieving and get on with your life because that's what we would want you to do instead of
mhm.
grieving for us. Be
Yeah,
happy we have crossed over and in our heavenly reward, those of us that are Christian. And just be happy. Enjoy life with Suzanne
I
and
am
the
enjoying life with Suzanne.
rat
It
killers
like Yeah,
and the rat
Suzanne is
killers.
a minister of God. She is a minister of the Universal Life Church, which is a part of the Catholic Church and Christian Church. She is the person I can confess anything
Your
to.
pastor,
If I'm
yeah.
depressed or yeah, she's my pastor. I can tell her anything. Anything.
So for I
Oh,
don't
you
know
can
where.
tell
Right.
me anything too, except sometimes I let it slip. No, no, I'm kidding. Uh, that's
Yeah,
what
she
I
said
want.
unless
I
that
want
yeah.
you desperately at my funeral, Mikey, because I need somebody up there that when they ask for somebody to come up and witness about the time with the deceased, and I want you to get up and I want you to go. At least he stopped joking now.
Oh, I could tell them at least you stop singing. Other karaoke singers can rejoice.
Don't you dare. That's
Ooh.
one thing I'm remembered by.
I found the picture that I was looking for. So I am gonna
Show
share
it.
it
Okay.
on the
Sure.
screen.
Yep, go ahead.
So yeah, these are the two favorite places I like to go to when I'm um, with my extended family. Ted's
Uh-huh.
Hot Dogs and Anderson Ice Cream.
Yeah.
They're the two places I like to go. I'm going to
Oh my
New York.
God. There's an actual store that sells nothing but hot dogs. I'm in.
And there's a place that says serves nothing but ice cream. Yes, yes.
And what's the other name of that ice cream place?
Anderson's ice cream.
Anderson's. Anderson's. Okay.
Yeah, those are the
I'm
two
gonna walk
places.
in. I'm gonna walk into Ted's and open the swinging doors and go. I'm starving.
Oh, the great the Ted's hot dogs has been around since 1927, and they will literally cook the hot dogs right in front of you while you're standing in line, taking giving your order to them.
That's
Um,
awesome. Wow.
yeah, at Ederson's, you go up there, ask for your order, and you just sit outside having some ice cream. There's nothing you can't go inside. There's nothing like that for that. You just eat outside. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
So.
God. Now the only thing to make it like heaven is
Mhm.
up a restaurant that cooks nothing but meatloaf. Oh my God.
Do they fill them on the spot? The hot dog sleeve. I mean, yes, they do fill them on the spot. Just ask them what they want. You want the hot dog like mustard, relish, not relish. Um.
Hey, but I love pickle relish on my hot dog. If I had a choice,
Oh, okay.
what?
Okay, relish. All right. Yeah. Like any kind of topping you want on your hot dog, let them know and they'll put them on for you.
Yeah,
Same
All
with
I
homemade.
want is
same
a.
with the ice cream place. Just tell them if you want chocolate sauce in your ice cream or anything like that, or sprinkles,
Oh,
or
nice.
M&Ms or anything like that.
And did
I
you
I
say that
want
want.
ice? I'm
huh?
sorry.
I
Go
want
ahead.
beef pork, chicken hot dog. I mean they ground it up and fill the sleeve.
Ah,
Um,
nice.
I
Turkey
don't
hot
know
dog
what
ain't
kind of.
bad.
I'm guessing they have like a variety of hot dogs, but I'm not really sure. I'll have to ask next time when I go back.
The
There's
only.
also a condiment that they've been using lately for some hot dogs, and they are cooked onions. They're crispy little onion bits, like about this, and you can throw those in there
Oh
too.
hell, we've been doing that for about a month of Sunday. We've been doing that for nearly all my life that I know of.
Yeah,
Grill
cooked
up some
onions.
onions and put on the hot dog.
Exactly. Hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
And
just
they also have
raw. It
diced
doesn't
green.
matter.
Yeah, I've also seen diced green onions. I've seen regular white onions. You know,
Just white
sprinkled
or
on
yellow
on.
onion. That's great.
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would never this place was really amazing. So when I was vacationing in Orlando, Florida, I was at Disney World at the time. I went
Mm.
to this restaurant called Picture Planet Hollywood, and they served these supernova shakes.
Ooh.
We'll see if I can get it on the window here. There you
Yeah.
go. Supernova shake. Look at that.
Ooh.
Look at
Isn't
that.
that awesome? Is
Yeah.
that real M&Ms?
Guess that is real M&Ms.
Oh man.
You got the
Oh,
like you got the cracker right here. You got the like the cracker straw that you can eat and sip out the ice cream of. You get whipped cream with chocolate sauce, M&Ms. You get the ice cream. Yeah, it's supernova shake. I don't know if there's anything like that near me. I have to check it out. But yeah, those are like I guess you could say a hefty dessert of ice cream.
I'd say so. Some of those I've had a float before where the stick was a cinnamon stick.
Mm,
To make it like a spicy cinnamon stick. I've
right,
had that too. And it's kind of thin, but it actually complements. I mean, you could sip it like a straw because it's thin enough and has a hole, but you could
hmm,
also eat
Yeah.
it as part of and mix it with your float, your ice cream float. And it's very
right.
good. I love that too. I've done a lot of different combos. Yeah.
Uh, Cool.
You
Uh,
remember that episode of DS9 where Jake Sisko is putting this bread in his I want to say coffee or something, and it turns into foam, and his father reaches for his hand to get it away from him because he thinks it's alive or something, like it's acid.
Yeah, like it's acid, yeah.
That kind of reminds me of that. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
What is lactanin meaning by what Willy
Hold on a
Wonka
minute.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Lockdown said it could be a sausage dog. Could be. I love doing sautéed crispy onions. Do some chipped potatoes and garlic with olive oil and a pan, not
Not
pain
A
pain
pain.
pan.
pan.
Okay, it's seasoned as you
Or
like it.
pain, whatever the hell you
Butter
want to do.
helps.
Yeah.
What Willy Wonka madness is this? The
The
last
last scene
scene
shown.
showed. Yeah, Willy Wonka. I guess it could be Willy Wonka served ice cream.
Yes, of course.
It's a horta.
Yeah,
It's a horta, a dessert called the horta.
No, you said it was a supernova.
supernova shake. Yep,
A supernova shake. Okay.
yep.
That does sound kind of screwed up, but yeah, but it does look good. It does really look good.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
I said it looks really good.
It looks very good. Yeah, fancy.
Yeah, it does. Um,
Yeah.
Shoot, when Sonic Blast came out, the first thing I did was try the M&Ms. Oh my God, they were so good.
Oh yeah, Sonic. I remember those
Yeah.
Sonic milkshakes. They were great to have, It was, did Raquel, did you or Moira ever have a Sonic restaurant or a drive-in restaurant at
I
your
know
place?
the Sonic place. You know, the one that will like serve you at your car with roller skates. Yeah, I used to go there. But my dad really got really bad food poisoning. Like I
You
mean,
drive
really
into the
bad to the
parking lot
point
and have
he had to go to the
more than
doctor
one
for
day.
it,
Yeah.
and I never went back there since because of that.
Mm. I
So
love Golden Corral. They have this soft serve ice cream machine. I'm almost banned over there.
You're almost banned? Why?
what?
I keep going over to the soft serve ice cream thing. Uh, Maybe 4 trips is enough, sir. Well, I paid for it.
I just
Hell,
might as well might as give you your own carton of ice cream to take home with you.
Yeah, no shit.
yeah.
Or like a pint, or like a
Oh
big pint
yeah,
size, and bring it over. Oh
yeah,
man,
I said,
yeah.
4 trips?
what are
You're
what are
nuts.
you gonna do when I tell them that I want the full thing of meatloaf? Leave me alone. I'm happy. I'm in heaven.
Anywho, well, I'm gonna before we take off for the night.
Okay.
Um, I just want to say thank you for everyone for being here tonight. We'll be back on the 31st, which is the last day of the month, which is on next Thursday.
Yes.
Um, we'll be doing a Halloween hangout stream. Costume is optional. No, what I did it again. It's not the P in there. Not the P in the word.
Right. It's
Optional.
optional. Yeah.
Jeez. Um, optional. Um, or even a T-shirt or an avatar, whatever. Will be like around around this time like we did tonight, 9 p.m. Central Time. Also on my gaming channel, I'll be still gaming GTA 5 online all the way up to the 31st because they have like an awesome Halloween event going on.
Mhm.
But that's all that I have currently planned at this time. Um, Here is my gaming channel. Uh, let's see if I get it right here. Da, 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 da,
In case you needed it, just come up some
right
of the
there.
last chats he was
Oh yeah,
saying
I
there.
see it. I love what's
Szechuan.
that? Szechuan. Thank you.
Szechuan. Yeah.
Szechuan Chinese triple delight and Mongolian sauce, steamed veggies, broccoli, carrots, and butter chestnuts.
Oh yeah.
Also with grilled chicken, pork, and beef. Oh, and shrimp. Salivating intensifies. Making yourself hungry, huh?
I would
Uh,
say.
yep.
I cannot get enough of Szechuan green beans. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
So
jealous of
there's
you because I can no longer eat those, So
so I'm sorry to hear that, Mikey. So there's my gaming channel right there. Check me out on there. Oh, and okay, Mikey, anything coming up for next week?
yes, for next week, two events on Monday, October 28th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We're going to talk about the one episode of Red Dwarf I love the most. It's from season 3, episode 1, and it's called Backwards. And I've been waiting a few weeks because I do, two episodes of a series, of a season each day of the week, and I've been waiting so long for this one to come up. And there's a lot of people that love this episode, and a lot of people that love Red Dwarf. And I definitely just wanted to do a nice live stream about it. And if possible, I was going to try to sign up for Cosme so I can get, if I can't do that, then I'll have Gorilla help me with it, or one of you ladies can help me too. Maybe Moira can help me with Cosme.
Sure,
But
sure.
YouTube, yeah,
Oh.
but YouTube has it available. The episode is called, like I said, it's called Backwards, and it's on there. The episode is on there for like less than 30 minutes. It's only about a 20-minute or so episode. But what I wanted to do was have everybody watch it for themselves, judge for themselves, and then afterwards we would discuss it and what we saw,
Mm.
and if we laughed and things like that, and then just give a quick review, with stars, 5 out of 5 or 10 out of 10, and then a letter grade. Because I already know my my grade is A plus plus plus. It is the funniest sci-fi comedy episode I've seen in my life, and I always laugh. I crack up whenever I see it. And then on the 30th, we're doing a pre-Halloween. What we hope to do is review just briefly two of the longtime franchise Halloween type sitcoms that lasted, which were The Addams Family and The Munsters. And then we're going to do a quick review of the two Addams Family films, Addams Family and Addams Family Values, which featured Angelica Houston as Morticia and Raul Julia, the late Raul Julia, who played Gomez. So, and of course, they had a young Christina Ricci in there as Wednesday. So,
And don't
yeah,
forget
very,
Christopher
very good.
Lloyd is in there too.
And Christopher Lloyd is Fester,
Yeah.
yes, of
Yes.
course, Uncle Fester.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All
So,
right.
yeah,
And Moira, are you still there?
Moira, meow
Moira?
meow,
Meow?
meow meow.
Okay, Doki. Yes, Watch On says, don't forget to click that notification bell. Yes, please do.
Yes, please.
Also, you guys can follow Marla Kitty on here. She'll either do a news rant or watch party probably the next day or so, somewhere between there. Yes, watch party. Watch John. Wow, the knowledge. Yeah,
Yeah, of
exactly.
course.
Hmm.
Right.
Yes.
But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And you guys have a good rest of your evening. And I'll catch you guys later. Good day, everybody.
Hmm.
Hello,
Good night.
Raquel.
Good. If this is your first time being here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at RaquelSSG2211. Catch you later.